Hi everybody, happy Friday. This is Marisa Portuondo, and today I wanted to speak with you about something that came up in a conversation I had earlier today with a friend and networking buddy. And this is the topic of fear as a business owner. Uh, as anyone who has ever owned a business or is currently owning a business knows, it's a scary thing sometimes. You don't always have a guarantee that, the next client's going to walk through the door or that you're going to get paid on time. You may worry about making your bills at work or even at home, paying rent, paying your mortgage. I mean, there's just so much responsibility that comes with being a business owner, and it can really feel overwhelming at times. I know Fridays are kind of a mixed bag for business owners, so I thought today was kind of a perfect day to talk about this. As a business owner, you might be at the beach today or out on your boat or just sleeping in because it's Friday and you deserve a break, or you might be burning the oil, out till 11 o'clock at the office because you're a business owner. So it's really this mixed bag of just awesome and terrible all at the same time. It can be a real emotional roller coaster. And I know that sometimes the temptation can strike to just chuck it all and go work for somebody else. We've all been there. I've been there a few years ago. I wasn't incredibly happy with what I was doing. I hadn't found my passion and my fire in my business yet. And there were times where I was tempted to just leave and go work at a law firm or go take a job doing something completely different, maybe even outside of the law. And I actually had a really nice offer that I considered for, I don't know, half a day. And I was tempted by, the steady paycheck and the benefits and all of those things that come with working for somebody else, especially when you have a family. Those are things that are really, really tempting and can be really important for your family. However, and this is something that came up in our conversation today, stability can be a farce, right? I mean, it feels stable because you're getting the same amount of money every 2 weeks or whatever it is, and you have that guaranteed paycheck and you have those benefits, and you have that schedule probably, and that feels stable. And on the other end, you have business ownership where you have autonomy and flexibility and all of those things, and sometimes it feels like you have to pick between those two things. However, I invite you to think of it in a different way. I actually think being a business owner is more stable in the long run. And why is that? Your job is not guaranteed when you're working for somebody else. You don't know what the finances of the company are unless, you're their bookkeeper maybe. You don't know what the owner is thinking about. You don't know if the board of directors has healthy people on it. Someone could drop dead tomorrow, let's be realistic, and your entire career could be up in the air. So really, at the end of the day, it's something that I take comfort in when things get stressful. I know that I have my own back no matter what. I know that I have the ability to grow my business and that I'm never going to be boxed in and I'm never going to be limited by the limitations that someone else is placing on me. So really, if you think about it that way, entrepreneurship, owning your own business, doing things for yourself, as crazy and hectic as it might be, can actually be a lot more stable and a lot more fulfilling than working for someone else. So when you're feeling overwhelmed and you just want to chuck it all, these are things to consider. If you really still love what you do, if you still have that fire in your belly about what you do and you do it well and you enjoy it for the most part, then you probably should stick with it because you are the best shot that you have at being successful and happy. Have a great weekend.